Welcome to Democracy on Air. My name is Shuaib Ahmed, Technology Director for Democracy on Air. Today, I will be interviewing Todd Gillette, Board Chair for Democracy on Air. Hello, Mr. Gillette.
Hi, Shuaib. Great to be here with you.
It's nice to have you with us today. I'll be asking you two questions. And my first question for you is, why did you decide to develop the US on-air network of 50 state hubs?
Right. So I was raised with a sense of responsibility for doing my part in the world. The idea of tikkun olam, or healing the world, was kind of a central focus of that. And for me, that meant, among other things, being civically engaged and a member of my community and an active participant in democracy. So over time, like a lot of people, as I got older, I noticed more and more problems with our democracy and how those problems caused people to lose interest and become disaffected. Money in politics makes politicians less responsive. Media tends to focus on fights and disagreements over policy and solutions. And people in media really, a lot of times, just have gotten used to focusing on federal politics and issues over what's happening locally and in our states. Now, there are a number of amazing organizations that are focusing on a lot of those particular issues, but I saw an opportunity to do something different that I hoped would also make the jobs of those folks and organizations easier. My thought was that if I could work with some passionate people to gather information that would benefit various communities, focusing on issues that those people could actually do something about and talk to their state and local representatives about, that maybe we could fight back against the apathy and the disinformation.
Great. And what are your short-term and long-term goals for Democracy on Air as a whole?
Mm-hmm. So my long-term goal really is for Democracy on Air to bring people into the political process by making it easier for them to find information that's directly relevant to them, and then to help them to realize how powerful and relevant that they can be in determining what happens in their communities and states. I also want to really create an environment where people can discuss the issues without misinformation or disinformation, and hopefully come to trust both us and each other as we promote the people and the posts and comments that are building bridges and understanding, that are providing an insight, even if people leave disagreeing on issues or policies. Now, in the short term, this upcoming election is obviously a very big deal. There are a number of really tight races, particularly in the Senate, where the outcome could have an enormous impact on the next 4 years in our country. So we're really focused on those elections. You can check out US on Air and see if there's ones in your state and get information about those. Certainly we have information about the House of Representatives elections as well. But we want to focus on those, as well as continuing to build our relationships with organizations and students so that we can enhance the amount of curation that we're doing and extend our efforts to more and more states.
And are there any other topics or issues you would like to discuss with us today?
Well, I guess the one other thing that's related has to do with the upcoming election and voting. Certainly, I add my voice to all of the others that are encouraging folks to vote, to plan ahead in terms of whether, if you're going to vote by mail, to figure out how to apply for that. Some states require an application. Other states are just sending them out to everyone. So, certainly I hope that everyone can find that information, that if you're already all set, see if you have, some friends or family members that could use a little bit of help and information to do that. So, I'm still exploring what opportunities there are to help out. So I encourage everyone else to do the same.
Thank you for that insightful advice, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you today.
Thank you, Shuaib, and I'd be remiss not to express my deep appreciation for both yourself and everyone else who's worked on this project. It really takes a committed team of people that are passionate in making things better. So it's been a fantastic experience, and I'm looking forward to more.
Thank you.